Yes, cambio, vamos. Para el siguiente round. 1, 2, 3.
You gotta fight the best, and he's real close to Crawford, very close to him. And I think that, Crawford has high hopes of him, high expectations on Shakur, and what better way? I tried other ways that didn't work, and that's just part of me just learning. So I think now it's better just to do it with action, let the fist talk. And now he's here, and like you said, I was 2 divisions ahead of him at one point in time. Now he's here going up to my division at 140 and trying to reclaim and claim everything.
Real quick, Izzy, you should be in the middle. I know I'm
there. Yeah. Canelo Alvarez joining Teofimo Lopez's training camp ahead of his fight with Shakur Stevenson instantly raises the stakes. This isn't a casual visit. It's a clear signal of serious intent. Having one of boxing's greatest champions sharing his experience, mindset, and tactical insight shows just how focused Lopez is on this challenge. When Canelo steps into a gym, every detail matters, and that influence is already evident in the work being done. Watching Canelo Alvarez and Teofimo Lopez train together feels like a masterclass in elite preparation. The energy in the camp is sharp and purposeful as Lopez absorbs advice from a proven great who understands timing, distance, and high-pressure moments better than almost anyone. Every drill and adjustment is geared towards sharpening precision, composure, and execution against a technician like Shakur Stevenson. Canelo's presence alone speaks volumes about how seriously this fight is being taken. His guidance, even in small details, can make a critical difference at the highest level. For Teofimo Lopez, having a legend like Canelo Alvarez in his corner adds experience, confidence, and championship perspective, exactly the kind of edge needed when preparing for a fight as demanding as Shakur Stevenson. Teofimo Lopez is embracing this challenge with complete confidence. He knows Shakur Stevenson is an elite-level opponent, and he's ready to assert himself at the top of the division. This is a defining moment for Lopez to make a statement, and with guidance from Canelo Alvarez, he's prepared to let skill, power, and experience speak louder than words. At the same time, Terence Crawford joining Shakur Stevenson's camp is a true game-changer. Crawford's ring IQ, discipline, and championship mindset elevate Stevenson's preparation to another level, making him more dangerous than ever. Stevenson isn't just relying on natural talent now. He's becoming a strategically refined fighter under the influence of one of boxing's sharpest minds. That means Teofimo Lopez isn't just facing a skilled technician. He's facing a tactically sharpened athlete guided by an all-time great. Every punch, every combination, and every adjustment will be deliberate and precise. This fight demands constant adaptation, composure under pressure, and elite timing. It's not just about power anymore. It's about intelligence, execution, and who can impose their will at the highest level. This is a true clash of elite preparation, where champions are forged by skill as much as strength. Terence Crawford joining Shakur Stevenson's camp is a true game-changer. His experience, ring IQ, and championship insight elevate Stevenson's preparation, making him more dangerous than ever. Teofimo Lopez is no longer facing just a highly skilled technician, but a strategically sharpened fighter guided by one of boxing's greatest minds. Every punch, every combination will be calculated and precise, forcing Lopez to operate at the absolute highest level. This fight won't be decided by power alone. It will come down to intelligence, timing, adaptability, and who can impose their skill under pressure. At this level, precision beats hype, and strategy separates elite fighters from the rest.
Could be the difference between success and failure.
Shakur Stevenson's confidence and focus are unmistakable as he prepares for Teofimo Lopez. His mental strength and discipline reveal a fighter who studies every detail, breaks down opponents mentally, and visualizes victory long before fight night. Lopez now faces more than elite physical skill. He's up against a strategist with a sharpened mind, turning this matchup into a battle of intelligence as much as fists.
You gotta fight the best, and he's real close to Crawford, very close to him. And I think that, Crawford has high hopes of him, high expectations on Shakur, and what better way? I tried other ways that didn't work, and that's just part of me just learning. So I think now it's better just to do it with action, let the fist talk. And now he's here, and like you said, I was 2 divisions ahead of him at one point in time. Now he's here going up to my division at 140 and trying to reclaim and claim everything.
Duke McKenzie's analysis shows that even long-respected voices in boxing can sometimes overlook just how good Shakur Stevenson really is. No matter the doubts, Shakur has consistently proven himself against top-level opponents through his skill, sharp mind, and ability to adjust on the fly. Teofimo Lopez may see this matchup as an easy night, but Shakur's precision, footwork, and timing tell a very different story. This fight isn't about fan opinions or online noise. It comes down to execution, ring IQ, and adaptability. And Shakur Stevenson brings all 3 in abundance, making him a serious threat to anyone who shares the ring with him, including Teofimo Lopez.
Very far. You gotta always be a student. You gotta always be able to learn and pick up things from this person, that person.
He's a work of art. The sky is the limit with Shakur. He got the boxing skills and the ability to, do whatever he wants in the ring. And it's gonna be very hard to beat Shakur, with the skills that he possesses and the smarts that he has, and given the opportunity, I think he can pose a great threat to everybody in the division, and be the last man.
Raleigh Romero points to Shakur Stevenson's exceptional boxing IQ, stressing how quickly he reads opponents and adjusts in real time. That level of intelligence separates him from fighters who depend only on power or aggression. Teofimo Lopez isn't just facing a skilled boxer. He's up against a calm, disciplined thinker who executes his game plan with precision and shuts down threats before they develop. With Shakur's blend of skill, adaptability, and sharp instincts, this becomes a fight where Lopez will need far more than strength alone. To keep pace with one of the smartest young fighters in boxing today, he'll need accuracy, patience, and serious mental toughness.
Everything that he needs to soak up, put it into his arsenal, and then you make the best out of everything that you learn from everybody.
Then throw it straight left to the box.
At the end of the day, you don't want to feel like a know-it-all. And the people that know it all are the people that don't go very far. You gotta always be a student. You gotta always be able to learn and pick up things from this person, that person.
He's a work of art. The sky is the limit with Shakur. He got the boxing skills and the ability to.
Timothy Bradley Jr. openly recognizes the threat Teofimo Lopez brings to the table, pointing to his speed, athleticism, and explosive power. For Shakur Stevenson, preparation will be everything as he steps in against a fighter who can change a fight in an instant. This matchup comes down to a battle of styles. Stevenson's sharp technique and precision against Lopez's raw athletic advantage. Every step, feint, and counter will carry weight, and the fighter who adjusts best in the middle of the fight could decide the result. Lopez is dangerous, no doubt, but Shakur's experience, high ring IQ, and calm under pressure may be enough to slow that speed down and turn this into a strategic chess match inside the ring.
Get on with the humble stuff, bro. I want the T.O. that's rowdy. Like, where is he at, bro?
I'll show you January 31st.
Okay, we're gonna see. I don't like this version. It's like, man, listen here, bro. What you gonna do? What you gonna do come fight night? That's what I want to hear.
You'll see.
Okay, I can't wait. I promise you,
I've been here. I'm gonna continue to stay here.
I've been looking at you for years, bro.
I've been here. I'm gonna stay
for
here.
years. I've been already.
Okay, that's
this.
good.
I played it out
That's
in my
good.
brain
You gotta focus
times.
on the top guy.
For sure, you
Yeah,
the top
focus.
guy.
Amir Khan highlights the intensity Teofimo Lopez brings every time he steps into the ring. Lopez's experience against elite opponents, including Vasily Lomachenko, has sharpened his power and aggressive approach. But Shakur Stevenson is a very different kind of challenge. He's technically polished, mentally sharp, and known for making smart adjustments as the fight unfolds. Lopez may have natural strength and explosiveness, but Shakur's ability to read situations, anticipate moves, and take advantage of small openings turns this into a deep tactical battle. Both fighters come in with strong resumes, but the one who controls the pace, manages the distance, and masters the timing will decide the outcome of this high-stakes matchup between Stevenson and Lopez.
I don't think he's world class. He's not really my cup of tea. I mean, I don't look at boxing probably the way you do or most sort of fans do.
Eddie Hearn points out Shakur Stevenson's rare mix of defensive mastery and explosive power, something few fighters have in today's boxing. Stevenson can stay elusive, dodge attacks, and still deliver offense that can change a fight in an instant, giving him a big strategic advantage against Teofimo Lopez. This matchup is a fascinating test. Lopez brings aggression and athleticism, but Shakur's ring IQ, defense, and perfect timing could neutralize it all. It's more than just skill versus skill. This fight is a battle between smart, calculated strategy and raw, relentless aggression, with Stevenson's versatility potentially deciding everything when they step into the ring.
Fighter, Shakur is an incredible fighter. Shakur has a really high boxing IQ and a very... Shakur coming out from it's gonna be a good fight. I'd like to see it.
Teddy Atlas breaks down what makes this fight so compelling. Both Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez bring incredible skill and ring intelligence, promising a highly technical matchup. Even if it doesn't start with explosive clashes, the fight will showcase strategy, precise footwork, timing, and adaptability. Each fighter's ability to read the other, spot openings, and adjust their tactics on the fly will turn this into a fascinating chess match in the ring. Fans can expect moments of calculated counters, tactical brilliance, and the pure, sweet science of boxing rather than just raw brawling. This fight is a show for both purists and casual fans alike, proving that high-level boxing is as much about intelligence, anticipation, and flawless execution under pressure as it is about power.
It's not going to be an easy damn fight for Shakur Stevenson. No, it ain't going to be an easy fight. Nope. After studying freaking Lopez yesterday, man, look, that athleticism that...
Conor Benn highlights just how complex a challenge Teofimo Lopez faces in this fight. Even though Shakur Stevenson is ranked higher on the pound-for-pound list, Lopez's confidence and size give him a distinct edge that can't be ignored. Conor acknowledges Shakur's skill and sharp ring intelligence, but also points out the potential difficulties of moving up in weight. This matchup isn't just about power, it's about adaptability, precise execution, and mental toughness. Lopez brings strength and experience, but Shakur's movement, accuracy, and high ring IQ will constantly force him to adjust. Neither fighter has an easy night. The winner will be the one who controls the pace, exploits openings, and performs under pressure. Both men's ability to adapt in real time will ultimately determine the outcome, making this battle as much about strategy, agility, and mental resilience as it is about raw talent and athleticism.
Stevenson and Lopez, what a fight. Who wins that? Lopez. You think Stevenson? Lopez is a very good fighter, bro. I've trained with him, I've heard him on the pod, he bangs hard, he's a good all-round boxer, slick. A lot of people don't give him the credit for how good of a boxer he is. Look, he's the type of guy I know about Lopez is that when he has to turn it up, he turns it up. And I think with someone like Shakur, he will have to turn it up big time. And obviously Shakur, we've not really seen him in the deep end. Look at Lopez, he's fought the likes of Lomachenko. He's beaten some great names.
Lamont Roach points out a key mental factor that could influence Teofimo Lopez's performance. In past fights, Lopez has shown moments of mental lapses under pressure. Against a technically sharp, highly skilled fighter like Shakur Stevenson, those lapses could be extremely costly. Stevenson is an expert at spotting openings and punishing mistakes, so Lopez can't rely on aggression or physical strength alone. This fight will demand patience, intelligence, and precise execution. Shakur's ability to anticipate moves, control distance, and capitalize on errors gives him a clear edge. If Lopez tries to force the action, he risks leaving himself wide open. Mental discipline, focus, and adaptability will likely determine the winner. This isn't just a clash of fists, it's a test of composure, strategy, and ring IQ, where Stevenson's calculated approach could easily neutralize Lopez's raw talent.
I think I don't know how good the fight will be, but I think Shakur is, again, like pound for pound, IQ-wise, I think he's even up there with a Terence and those kind of guys. You know, I think the difference with Boots is he's got the defensive mastercraft, and he also has the aggressive power to turn your lights out, and I think that's quite...
Shakur Stevenson's mindset shows the confidence and preparation that separate elite fighters from the rest. He recognizes Teofimo Lopez's skill but welcomes the challenge, rather than underestimating his opponent. This mental readiness, combined with careful preparation, gives Stevenson a strong advantage. Lopez brings talent and raw power, but Shakur's focus, adaptability, and willingness to push himself to the limit show he's ready for anything the ring might throw at him. This fight will test endurance, strategy, and technical execution, and Stevenson's calm composure and determination could help neutralize Lopez's strengths. It's as much a mental battle as a physical one, and Shakur's intelligence, discipline, and confidence may ultimately decide the outcome when the bell rings.
I mean, style-wise, I can see you having a little reservations, you know, whether or not these guys will make for dynamite, they will make, you know, for electricity. I don't know if they will, but I'll tell you what they will make for. Two skillful fighters, two talented fighters, you know, two fighters that are at a high skill level that will...
As the countdown to fight night draws closer, the stakes couldn't be higher for Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson. This isn't just a test of talent or skill. It's about legacy, reputation, and proving who truly belongs at the top of the division. Lopez comes into the ring armed with experience, raw power, and guidance from Canelo Alvarez, bringing a sharp, aggressive approach designed to break down his opponents. But across the ring, Shakur Stevenson stays calm, calculated, and technically brilliant. His intelligence, adaptability, and ring IQ have made him one of the most respected fighters in the sport. Every jab, feint, and adjustment will count because this is as much a battle of styles as it is of mental toughness. Lopez's confidence and championship experience give him an edge in raw power, but Stevenson's precision, patience, and ability to read and react in real time could turn the fight into a masterclass in tactical boxing. Both fighters have proven themselves against elite competition, but come January 31st, only one can control the story. Mental toughness, composure under pressure, and the ability to exploit mistakes will decide who emerges as the dominant force in the lightweight division. Fans can expect a fight full of strategy, intensity, and intrigue, with every round demanding focus, skill, and heart from both warriors. Asterisk, asterisk.
Tio, I think he's in a hard fight. Well, he's not in a taxing fight. He's in a complex fight in terms of boxing, but he's not in a war. He won't get it anymore, that's for sure.
Playing devil's advocate, obviously, as a journalist as well, you look at pound-for-pound rankings and Shakur is a lot higher. I know you don't like Shakur, but do you not have respect for what he could do against Teofimo Lopez? Because you've dismissed him there, Connor.
No, I don't not like Shakur. I like Shakur.